Welcome, dear listeners, to the question at the centre of the universe. Last week, Bocky was told that his creator had passed away, and having this news delivered by his creator's identical clone, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, it was just a little bit too much for the rooster to take, and it sent him into an emotional tailspin. Bocky continues to be inconsolable, and Catherine and Chase try their hardest to keep business going as usual at the Quest Inn around their grieving friend. It is a Wednesday morning, and time for breakfast.
That reminds me, Bocky. I gotta tell you about this great app I just downloaded. You know when you told me to download that the one with the birds and they're angry? And I downloaded it. And then it said, do you want to download this one? And we'll give you extra bonus points. Guess what app it was?
What app?
Oh, sorry.
You've been talking to an empty chair for like 5 minutes. I'm insulted, Catherine.
Sorry, I had my eyes closed because I was enjoying this cereal.
No, you wish you were talking to Bocky, don't you?
Well, I just wish he would come downstairs. Anyway.
Well, he's not here, and I am. And
What?
I'm actually interested.
You want to know about my app?
Well, I don't know anymore.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? I'm just going to tell the room. And if anyone in the room wants to listen to my story, they can.
All right, we'll see if anyone will listen.
God, I wish someone would listen.
I'm listening.
All right. Well, to whoever's listening right now.
Nope, not
I
me.
downloaded this dating app, and it was specifically for Shentors and Centaurs.
Ooh.
Can you believe they have an app? Do you want to see? Do you want to
Yeah,
see my
sure,
profile?
sure.
Look at it.
That's just you.
Yeah, well, it's my profile.
Yep.
No one else has kind of popped up on my radar. I'm assuming it works like location-wise, and like I just haven't been around any other centaurs yet.
You've got the searching location set for the entire universe.
Oh, no one's.
You know what? I'm sure there's people out there.
Well-
Maybe it just needs to be updated.
I'll swipe right on myself.
It probably just needs to be updated.
Yeah, that's probably why no centaurs were swiping me.
Man, I wish Bocky would come out of that room.
Pocky's going through a hard time. Okay, like that was a big deal with his clone daddy.
Yeah, I get it, but he's been neglecting his duties.
He's
What up, losers?
Bocky.
Hey, Bocky.
Hey, Bocky. You want some cornflakes? Huh?
Nah, Bucket don't want cornflakes.
Would you like a glass of warm milk?
Yeah, yeah.
Bucket hates warm milk.
You love warm milk.
Ugh.
Hey, Bocky. How about maybe jumping in the shower for a bit? You know, maybe you can do that mohawk thing.
You're not my mom.
Okay. No,
Bocky.
Bocky.
Look, we need to talk about this. All week you've spent it just in your bedroom, playing the drums, making a racket.
Very loudly.
It's
And you know what? There's a big old pile of dishes outside your room, and
big old pile of dishes.
I can't lift them.
Bucket don't need this shit.
Bocky.
I'm going. I'm gonna smoke some cigarettes outside.
What a cigarette.
That'll give you cancer.
Yeah, well, you look stupid.
Oh, well, that was
That-
truthful.
that was
very
hurtful.
Well, you know, he has to tell the truth.
I'm trial testing a costume for the big pop culture convention coming into town. Megalomania.
Yeah. I was actually wondering why you had those big laser beams coming out the back of you.
I've told you 4 times. 4 times. I've got a bit of paper in my pocket. I've been marking it off every time I told you, just so I could throw this in your face. You don't listen to me, Catherine.
I totally listened.
Nobody here listens to me.
Look at Bocky out there in the
We can
garden. No
change
one
the subject.
listens to him. Imagine how he's feeling.
I'd listen to him.
Here he is.
Oh. Fedro.
I hope you're not gonna put that cigarette butt on the ground.
I do what I like.
Well, seems like you have.
Let's shut that window.
I don't want to interrupt their conversation. Look at them, you know. They're such friends. Oh, Bocky just flicked his cigarette.
Oh, looks like it's. Looks like Fedro's kind of yelling at him.
Oh wow, they're really getting into. Oh my God, Bocky's flapping. Bocky's flapping. He's being. Oh, I think he's doing the dominant stance. I think he's doing the dominant stance.
Oh, he's picking Fedro up and heading right in here.
Oh my. Oh, here they come. Here they come.
We have to do something about this gnome. He's impossible.
I'm impossible. I'm impossible.
Hi.
You are impossibles.
How,
Plural, because there's 3 of you. Impossibles.
Hey,
and how are you going, Fedro? How are you?
I'm going right now. I'm going shit. I was going well up until you came and disrupt everything.
I'm so sorry about Bocky's behavior. He's been going through a really tough time, you know?
Chicken pen? In the middle of the garden? You know how much they shit?
Well, you know, he has a lot of hens to kind of keep penned up.
he's a very protective rooster.
Is he? Okay, fine. Shall we talk about the feathers then? The competition. Feathers everywhere.
Oh, are you talking about
Christopher? The pigeon? Look, I came out, I personally apologized to you about that mess, and we swear that we'll clean it up by the end of the year.
I know I went on about having something inside me, but it wasn't feathers, and I found feathers inside me.
Ooh.
Look, I apologize, and Bocky also apologizes for that.
Yeah, whatever.
Bocky,
You gotta get out of this, okay?
apologize.
You haven't even touched your telescope set we bought you last week.
Telescope. I hate science. It's for dummies.
You hate hygiene. That's what you hate, hygiene.
Ugh. I don't care about hygiene. I don't care about nothing no more.
But Bocky, we'd talk for hours about hygiene.
I don't care.
Hey, Bocky, how about like me and Chase and Fedro? You can come. How about we go watch Chicken Run?
Oh,
Huh?
I would suggest a swim in the pool, but hey, you can't even swim in it.
I thought
Who is responsible, singular, for that?
Catherine,
I thought we cleaned that pool up.
that was your duty.
I thought you were doing that.
I thought it was you.
My blind gnome grandmother would know that the swimming pool is not clean.
Oh, that was a big conference with trolls, okay? Like, we couldn't control them. Like, if you had trolls, you wouldn't be able to contain them.
You should have seen them.
Yeah, you should have seen them.
I've seen them. I've seen everything.
Trolls are cool. They know how to live.
Bocky, you weren't saying that a couple of weeks ago.
Screw you, Chase.
Bocky.
For being a bird, you're very volatile.
Well, for being a gnome, you sure know how to be a jerk.
All right, guys, just look, calm down for a bit. I sense some tension here. Now, I understand, Bocky, that
my
you.
garden.
All right, Fedro, I understand that you're seething. You're seething. You're drooling a little bit as well. I'll just dab that up. I'll dab it up with the corner of my shirt.
My
Dabble that-
snot is made out of angst.
You know what? How about we
stiff.
lighten this conversation up and maybe you could talk about your costume, Chase, and those laser beams. Like, what is it for?
Well, for the 6th time now. Six times. 6 times.
6 times what?
This is the 6th time I've explained it to you. This is a big
Maths is
convention.
stupid.
Bucky, you love maths.
Bocky.
Bucky don't love nothing but Bucky.
You know what, that's... You're being very hurt. And don't you snarl. Don't you snarl, mister. Look, you know what? You're going to start giving back a little to us because
Giving back?
Yes, giving back.
You can give back when you've been given. I've been just taken away. Everything's been taken away.
Well, you know what? We're the ones that work here and keep this place up and running. So, you know what? I want you to answer me a question. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, answer me a question.
Yes?
Because for reason number 7, time number 7 even, I have a big pop culture convention coming up, and I'm very excited for it. Very excited. And no one here seems to care. But you know what? that don't matter to old Chase because I'm excited for it.
If by pop culture you mean being the biggest hoarder of the universe, well then
gosh.
you win.
I'm not a hoarder. I am not a hoarder. So what? I've got a lot of costumes locked up in my room.
A lot of costume. It's like 27 dresses.
I
in that
like to
thing.
dress up, all right? I like to dress up. And you know what?
Dressing up for squares.
Bucky. You love squares.
You do love squares.
Geometry's for losers.
Well,
Bucky.
come on. And don't interrupt me. I'm trying to get something back from this freeloader here.
I bet you were your favorite students at school, your teacher's favorite student at school with that attitude.
At least you're not a. At least I'm not a freeloader.
It's my garden. Question?
Look, yes, I want to know where you've got your costume from because this space robot is not doing it for me. I want to go as a gnome.
But,
A gnome?
I want to go as a gnome. I want to dress up as a gnome for my convention.
I've heard
Number
them all.
8.
I've heard them all. I've just heard them all.
Are you asking where Fedro, Frederick?
Where he got his costume from.
Where's
I
gonna?
think.
I don't know a lot about gnomes, but I'm pretty sure that's not a costume.
It would be like asking Catherine where she got her bottom half.
Yeah, no, it would be.
Well, your bottom half came with you when you were born. It was like a bonus.
Yes.
Yes. I want to know where you got your gnome costume.
Well, when gnomes are formed or are born,
Yes.
Forged.
when gnomes are forged,
Yes.
they are forged with their costume,
Comes with us. It's made.
like a heart.
It's given to us, by us, for us, in us, around us.
I'm not following. I mean,
Well,
you're not naked. You're wearing clothes.
You're born with a set of lungs,
I do.
and
yes.
that helps you breathe.
Yes.
And you need those to function.
Oh, without them, I would be dead.
So without Frederick's costume,
Yes.
he wouldn't be able to live.
I would be like a snail without her snail arm.
Shell.
Shell.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. They're clothes. They're clothes on him. Where did you get it? Where did you get your costume from?
Why don't you ask Bocky where he got his feathers from?
Well, I know where he got them from. They grew out of the egg onto him.
Doesn't seem to be able to make the connection.
Look, if it's because you think I can't afford it, I can assure you I can. I make a really good wage here. Really good.
It's not about money.
Well, I was just looking through some paperwork and I found an old payslip of yours. And I don't know if you're that rich.
Shut up, Catherine.
Sorry, I'll just put it back here in the file.
Oh, so he's appearing to be lying.
Oh my god.
To be able...
I'm sorry, I've just found where Frederick? I don't think
Fedro.
Sorry, Fedro.
Something.
It's
Let's
only
just-
been 10 weeks.
I get a lot of people coming through this in. I just
We get a lot of people coming through this in.
that's what I mean.
Oh, I get what you mean. I'm following you now. We do get a lot of people. We're very successful.
Lying is bullshit.
Bucky, you love lying.
A bunch of vandals, trolls, are not customers, and it's not a measure of being successful.
If I could just go back to a document I just found next to Chase's payslips that clearly prove he's not that rich. I just found a document. Have you been paying rent?
What? Rent?
Have you been paying rent? Because there's a huge gap in these numbers.
I don't... Fedro don't pay no rent. Fedro owns the place. Fedro is the gnome of the garden. You should be paying me rent.
I don't know. It says in this document that you're a renter.
I mean, you don't do any work. Like, we get free board because...
and meals. I don't know. I've just there's a huge gap, and with inflation, I think
Show me the books.
There you go.
Books are dumb.
Bocky.
You love books.
In that particular instance, I agree with him. Books are dumb.
No, the books are right. I just double checked them, and
I'm an owner.
I'm gonna light some fires.
Bocky, come on.
Bucky, this phase is ridiculous. Yeah, I feel like you're acting out like a child just because you're upset about the whole situation that's gone down with your papa.
You're acting out like a child. There's nothing about my papa.
You fake father?
I hate you!
Oh, now he's crying again and going to have another cigarette.
Fedro, look, he's gonna get cancer, and that's gonna be on you.
Sorry. That's what the renters say, yeah?
I mean,
I will get that rent from you.
Oh, how?
And I know exactly where you're living.
Where is it?
In the garden.
True.
that is weird.
And
That
you know,
is true.
maybe I'll get Bocky to move his hen house right over your little place.
And you know what?
wouldn't dare.
No, I would dare.
Maybe if that still doesn't do it, then we'll take you for a nice dip in the pool.
You mean the dumpster?
No, I mean the pool.
Like the swimming pool.
I'm pretty sure that everybody that looks at it now would think it's a dumpster.
Burn.
I'm proud of that pool.
Bocky's made a decision.
Bocky, you stink.
Bocky's becoming a real estate developer. Bocky's gonna turn the entire backyard into luxury condos.
That's ridiculous, Bocky.
Bocky, we don't have the space. We don't have the permits.
Bocky don't need permits. Bocky does what he wants.
I know a few hundred people with obsessive compulsive collecting disorder that would love a backyard like that.
And there'll be no place for you to live in them.
Alright, guys, just calm down.
Okay,
Let's
just calm down. Okay,
get your
just
beak out of
calm
his
down.
face, alright?
Gnomes are the
Alright.
first
Back
thing
it
that
up.
get off the
Okay,
shelf on an
back it
op
up.
shop.
There's no need for
Bocky,
violence
stop pecking
here.
him. Don't
Stop
peck
it.
him. Don't peck him.
He chipped me!
Okay, let's calm down. I've
it's
got some
alright.
glue. I've got some glue. We're gonna glue you back up. It's gonna be
Fix-
fine. We're gonna
it'll
glue
be-
you.
his ass.
Okay. Okay. Look. Okay.
Alright, okay. I give it to you, Fedro, that the past 10 weeks may not have been a walk in the park for you. Alright? I get it. We've had some pretty messy guests come through. But really, is that our fault? What could we have done?
I mean, you know, it's an inn at the center of the universe. Anyone could come through anything.
It happens.
If it's an in, could also be an out.
Yes.
The
That is
logic
the
is
opposite.
perfect.
That's the opposite of an in, out.
Well,
out.
you know, on that subject, I'm going to give you 2 weeks' notice for that back rent. And if you don't get that rent in, I think you're going out.
And I'm gonna give you 2 days notice to tell me where you got that costume from.
You don't get them! You were born with them! And don't try get them off me. It's impossible. You get like layers of skin, layers of... It's not... I don't... That make me twitchy only thinking about it. Weirdo?
That seems very elitist, being born with it. Very elitist.
You know nothing about gnomes. Can someone take me outside? Please, someone take me outside.
Sure, I'll do it. Bocky's gonna take you out with the trash where you belong.
Oh, I'll be back. Don't you worry.
Oh my god, that was so tense. I've never seen everyone so riled up. Holy hell. And Fedro, he's got a real chip on his shoulder now. Yeah, good one, Bocky. You made him real angry, and I don't like the threat that he left with either. Certainly sounds like he means business. I don't think anyone will be sleeping easy tonight, to be honest. But at the end of the day, I wonder if they'll actually get anything out of Fedro. I mean, does he even make money? Is standing in the garden a paying job? Maybe he's got share investments in something. So, don't forget to invest your time in next week's drama-infused adventure when Davis Murphy joins us for the next thrilling episode of The Quest Inn at the Centre of the Universe. Many thanks to our special guest, Luca Kiarato, as Fedro the Gnome. The Quest Inn at the Centre of the Universe is created and performed by Tom Fahey, Indiana Kiely, and Beau Windon, with narration by Morgan Thistlethwaite. The episode you've just heard was recorded and produced by Potato Revolution. Follow the Quest In at the Centre of the Universe on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. You'll find us by searching for Quest In Podcast. That's all one word. And if you're listening to us on iTunes, why not hit that subscribe button, head over to our page and leave a rating and a review.